on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. So on this channel, I show you guys how to make simple and effective, easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So crypto is getting out of control, guys. We're getting like, we were like thinking it's possible deep fakes of Caitlyn Jenner making a meme coin, and it actually turns out to be true. We got celebrities making meme coins. We got presidential candidates flipping bullish on crypto on all fronts, and we have just a lot of bullishness in the market. But this could be one of those moments where you're thinking, am I too bullish? Is this too good to be true? Are all these narratives piling in together to just trick us and fake us to the downside? Are we gonna go to 50K? Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that I don't know. I really don't. But I really hope we can figure these altcoin markets out, because, guys, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the leaders, but there's something happening here. There's a true outlier, and I want you guys to put in the chat what you think it is. What do you think I'm going to talk about? What do you think I'm going to talk about? What do you think has been leaping over major projects that have fundamentals and tech and smartest guy in the room kind of stuff? What do you think I'm talking about? I'm talking about Pepe, guys. I'm talking about the frog. Talking about the frog, guys. So we're going to get into all this. We're going to get into the bullish charts of these altcoins. We're going to get into why we think altcoin summer is around the corner. And I hope you guys are feeling well. Shout out to everyone who caught all the live streams today. We went live on the Moon Show this morning with Mr. M, the mighty Mr. M. And we always have a fantastic time going on that show. And it's always a great opportunity and an honor to go on Carl Runefeld's channel. And then we stream at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we are going to get into the charts here, guys. So let's go. So let's get into where Bitcoin is at right now. And Bitcoin... Oh, whoops. Hold on. This is ticker Bitcoin. All right, so ticker Bitcoin has actually been up 37% here on the daily, and this thing has been crushing it up to the upside of the measured move that we have been speculating. So it pretty much did exactly what we were thinking when we charted this thing back here. We said, look, it's going to do a megaphone, this kind of megaphone pattern that was similar to what Ponky has did recently. Now, Ponky is something of a kind of enigma token here on its own in terms of Solana. Let's see if it's been still still gaining up traction. So this thing had the same measured pattern here, Ponky. You can see here how it tested, and then really broke out and tested some strength. And then this is our measured move here. So we're comparing this to the same move here with ticker Bitcoin. Okay? So this is what we are speculating for moves with altcoins, like, for instance, ticker Bitcoin. Okay? So now we're going to get into actual Bitcoin price here. So now let's get into the actual Bitcoin price. And we are sitting at currently $69,331, guys. Okay? And so what we were charting earlier today was the inverse head and shoulders pattern that we think is going to break up to 72,000 here in the short term. So we have to let the markets open. The markets were not open today. So once the US markets open, and we have already in certain markets that GME is speculated to open at between $21 to $24. That means that everyone that put in buy orders before the weekend closed, before the week close, they are going to be up 16%. So I charted this for my friend because he was like, hey, I put $1,000 into GME, and I was like, what was your buy-in? I think he said it was like, you know, like $19 or something like that, maybe 18, $19. And I was like, nice, because it said post-market when I was charting it, it said it was $21 to $21 for GME. So, and then I think I was read on Twitter that in a different currency, different country, GME in the market, in the different stock exchange was at a certain price. And I don't know if I was just getting trolled or something like that, but but we could speculate that that stock could be at 20 between like $23, $24. Okay, so what is going on, everyone? Shout out to Crypto Naughty, Johannes. What is going on? Make sure you guys, you know, we do the housekeeping. Make sure you guys use all the links in the description. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. Want to make sure we get everyone in here. Come join us. Come join us. All right. Make yourselves known. Make yourselves known. All right. So amid soaring gold and silver. Oh, hold on. We got to read this. Where'd that go? I don't know what happened there. We had that article and then it just disappeared. All right. So the Coinbase Global 8%. Then we got the Dow. We got Bitcoin up 1%. All right. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, so guys, I want to point out this pattern because we had the similar pattern right here. And then it broke to the upside. Very, very similar. This is a shorter time frame of this move. If we look at the 1 hour, it's easier to see. And then this is where we're going to get that test up to 72,000 to break that resistance, turn it into support to go up to 73,800. And this is an 8% move to the upside, or almost 8%. Yo, shout out to S. Campbell. What's going on, everyone? I hope everyone's feeling well. I hope everyone's feeling good. Hi as well. That was a very AOL AIM Messenger high. Like I don't know why, but that just looked like a very like AIM Messenger high. You would get those from people you were crushing on. Hi. And you would go, oh. That'll bring you back to the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001. Bringing it back, nostalgia vibes. All right, so guys, we love Chainlink, and gosh, finally Chainlink broke out. So shout out to the Link Marines here. Shout out to the Link Marines because we finally have got a Chainlink breakout. So I think all of the traction with all these altcoins, they're like, hey, Chainlink's like, all right, step over, guys. Let me show you guys what's up. Let me show you what for. Because look, we're actually sitting at support, which is great. We're sitting at support here at $18, going up to 23, and then we got some key levels here we want to watch here. We got here. These levels we want to watch. We have broken these levels, which are great, but then, you know, here is where we're sitting at some support, and these support resistance at $18. But it is breaking key levels, which is great, which is good. This is good for Chainlink. This is good. All right, guys, so we can never replace them. We can never repay them. We can always remember today. That is what we're doing. We remember. All right. And then this is very interesting. So Argentina eyes Bitcoin adoption following El Salvador's lead. Argentina is in discussion with El Salvador to explore the adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender following El Salvador's pioneer move. High-level officials from both countries have engaged in talks to potentially strengthen ties and learn from El Salvador's experience with Bitcoin. President Milei of Argentina has expressed interest in Bitcoin, indicating a potential shift towards digital currencies. This move is seen as a step towards financial inclusion and economic stability in Argentina, with discussions also touching on the use of Bitcoin for international transactions. So guys, this is so the big banks and all the naysayers, I guess, of crypto want to tell you that it's a scam. How could it be a scam if I could right now, you send me your BTC address and I wire you whatever amount of money, if I had it, whatever it may be, say it's $20,000, I could send that to you right now and it would take 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the network congestion, and it would cost maybe like $5, maybe 10. I don't know. It might be even cheaper than that, but I think maybe at most. I mean, don't fully quote me on this, but it should only cost maybe like $5 or $10. But so you don't need a bank. You just need a Bitcoin address. You just need a Bitcoin address and an internet connection. And you can send money anywhere around the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is why countries are adopting it as a legal tender, because it's a way cheaper way to transact between countries who have resources. Like, they're going to have a really great... It's a little high. Okay, let's put it down a little bit. So yeah, is that better? Is that better? That should be good. I know sometimes. All right, awesome. All right, so thank you, Headband. So yeah, this is good because this will enable, or at least test the experiment of countries adopting Bitcoin and being able to go into global trade with Bitcoin. And I mean, this, guys, is where we are going to be going into Parabolic City. And we'll pull up the chart here of where we have speculated. And this, we don't want to be on the we want to be on the weekly, because we have this date here, Christmas, as where we think we are going to be. And speaking of music, we got to change this up because I think we need the pump song. Where's the pump song when you need it? All right, so there is only one Bitcoin, and it is ticker Bitcoin. No, I think it's great that there are two great Bitcoins that you can buy. You can buy Bitcoin and you can buy Bitcoin. I think it's absolutely amazing. We are in the ticker Bitcoin trade. We're also in the Doge and the Matic trade. So we're in the strongest altcoin trades right now. Pepe, BTC, Bone. So it's looking good. So we're ready for the altcoin season. We're ready for altcoin summer. We're going to be pumping. I think altcoin summer is just around the corner. You got to see how we had that test. We had that test here, this little teaser in January, and in March 2024, we got up to the 75 index here. Now we're sitting at support at 35 and at 35 on this index here. Now the top performers here. We'll redo this, and hopefully, well, that's weird. Usually this list, the top one was Pepe. And then there was like Render, Doge was in here, Near Protocol, Fetch AI. There, all the top 50 performing in the past 90 days. It was all a lot of coins that we've actually talked about on this channel and that we have charted and that we've kept you guys in the loop. And if you didn't know, you know. Okay, so let's go into the quarterly returns and the monthly returns of Bitcoin, because in 2017, We'll get to it, Headband, that the next ETH play. Yeah, the meme coin season after the altcoins. Yeah, and I think what's happening right now is we're actually getting a meme. We're getting the meme season right now, and it's going to lead into people taking profits from those memes and going into blue chip, hard, solid altcoins, and that's when we're going to see the run. So that's my thesis of why we are going to see Bitcoin monthly returns for June, July, August being really bullish. Okay, and then we're going to see a cool down on September. And then this is going to actually carry the whole market, and then when the money goes and transfers into the other stuff, it's going to be like, woo! It's going to be basically this, our Picasso drawing here, our amazing, beautiful art that just needs to be hung in the Sistine Chapel. This thing is a work of art, but we feel like this is the strategy. BTC going into ETH, layer 1s, layer 2s, you got the meme coins, you got the protocols, you got the DEXs, you got all those things in between and everything else. You got people really just wanting to trade memes, and they just want volume, and they're using the DEXs to get those memes, and then they go and transfer those profits back into the layer 1s or the layer 2s that they were initially trading with and swapping with, once everything gets a little bit overheated. And then what are you going to do? Well, you're going to either go into stablecoins and those, and then use that stablecoin to go back in to buy more BTC, and then that's when BTC starts on the next run, and the cycle repeats. And so we are trying our best to follow this, and this is how you're going to keep money in the market. You're not going to round trip your bags, and you're just going to have liquidity and a stake in the market at all times with having stable coins and layer 2s, layer 1s, that you got to make sure you know what the DEX coins are, like Orca, Radium, Uniswap. If you're going down like the Metis train, net swap, go to any swap, whatever, something swap. It's DEXs. You have to know what the DEX tokens are and which ones are performing well, because if you look at those coins too, like for instance, Orca, you look at Orca, and I don't know if Coinbase will have previous long data. Yo, what's going on? Shout out to Yoga with the Ohmies. But we are looking at Orca. So Orca is an altcoin that is a DEX coin because it provides liquidity and it's a swap, and it actually competes very highly with Radium and Jupiter in terms of volume. So when this thing was on its previous run here, the highest, and this thing didn't even start cooking until December. Wow, until December right here. $8, $9 right here. Now we're sitting at $2.50. But we actually want to look at Radium because that was the one that had a little bit more data from the previous. Yes, this was the previous run here. This one took a little bit longer, but then we had that move to the downside. So this was just at least the potential on Radium. But maybe we can use Uniswap also as a potential. Yeah, so there we go, March 2021. And this one happened a little bit earlier because Uniswap is when we had some major, because this was the pre-run here. Looking at the weekly here. Let's look at the daily. This is on Binance too. Okay, so I wonder if Phantom is ever going to do an airdrop token. What do you guys think? Now, if you're not familiar with Phantom, I'm talking Phantom Wallet. the Phantom Wallet. You think they're going to do an airdrop? Airdrop token? You think it's possible? Is it in the cards? Is it in the cards? Okay, so we actually did some charting on silver. Now, normally we keep it pretty crypto on this channel. I mean, we keep it pretty straight crypto, but we actually have been charting silver, and we've been very interested in the movements of silver and the potentials of where it could go. Because this thing hit all-time highs in 1980, 2011, and what's interesting is that in 2008, when we had all those crashes... Oh yeah, headband, yes, we are going to check NAKA because NAKA is raging. Yes, it is. We're going to check it. We're actually going to check it because we were like, what in the heck is going on? But silver, if you're thinking about hard money, sound money, things that are, you're like, okay, what should I hold as an asset? It's now becoming, you know, people are realizing crypto, Bitcoin, silver, and gold. Yes, it's the gold and silver can be kind of manipulated. Yes, there can be, an asteroid or something. I don't know. Everyone always has those same things that they say, but just in terms of like the charts, what the chart is saying is that if you're wanting to get a bigger return on precious metal and resources like this, you have a better chance of a 53% move to the upside way before gold is going to give you 53%. just as a comparison. And especially if we get to the target of where I think we're going with silver in the next year or two. We're going to be at $60 an ounce for silver. So that's where I think we're going to be at for silver in terms of precious metals. Okay, so Pepe. Now, what you guys don't understand, or what you might already understand, is did you get the memo? Because the whales are buying Pepe, and they haven't stopped. And every time there's a dip, people keep buying more because they're scared that every time, you know, they're missing the opportunity. So they're like, okay, every time this thing dips, let's just keep buying more. So this thing is absolutely crushing it. It's just going out of control. So that's why we titled this video, you know, crypto is going out of control. Like, you know, it's going absolutely insane. It's getting a little wild. Yo, shout out to Stanzabar. 'Cause I ordered it from Stanzabar. All right, so yeah, guys, NAKA is going wild. NAKA is going absolutely insane. It's kind of testing strength to go probably back up to a cent here. So if you're looking for trades on NAKA, a test at least back up to its original kind of launch point of a range of what it could be sitting at is 1 cent. Because this is where it caught some downturn. So we could speculate. We're getting a trend to the upside here. Got a nice test here. I think it's yeah. We're probably looking good. We could test down a little bit lower, but it all just depends on where the rest of the market's going. Indeed. Okay. We love showing this. This is the secret window. Look at this. I'd love to get back to a united US dollar that's backed by Bitcoin and gold. That would be amazing. It's backed by gold, silver, and Bitcoin in a giant node of network of countries that participate in it, like along with El Salvador and Argentina and any other country who'd like to participate in the greatest experiment of all time. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Because we don't need this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Debt gives you anxiety. It's like a crushing boot on your neck. And this is what our government and the politicians that have been completely being absolutely irresponsible with their jobs that they have that we're paying them to do. They love operating in debt on us, and then we're the ones who have to pay it. And it's funny how they somehow seem to have all the things that they need, and what they need for their families and all their private jets and, you know, all the meetings and stuff that they need, you know, for their foundations. Their foundations. We always call them the foundation funnelers. That's what we should call them. Foundation funnelers. I wonder how AI would create an image like that about scammers funneling money through foundations. I wonder what AI would say. Let's see. Let's see how good it does. Okay. Scammers from governments funneling money into foundations like a real funnel, but maybe funnel cake. This will be hilarious. You could spend hours and hours seeing what happens with really strange prompts. This is great. Look at this. It's like ridiculous. I don't know. I had to add the funnel cake in there for some reason. This one. This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, or our headband, are you saying that it's almost at launch price? Close to I think, because, yeah, where did it launch? You're talking about NAKA. Yeah, because it's kind of like it's the candle had launched up about 3 cents, but the candle was so massive. And so, yeah, so this is right where we saw the resistance. Yeah, so this was the resistance coming up here, like it came up here, wicked up, and then it just kind of went right here. So that's why we're marking this level for this particular coin. Kind of pumped and zoop zoop. This is on Binance. This is the Binance chart, if you guys are wondering. So the launch price kind of almost went to it because it was. Yeah. Darn close. All right, so another altcoin that's really interesting that we have charted, because we're kind of keeping you guys peaked and tuned in on the altcoins that have these bull pennants that I think that are playing out very well to the upside. So it's almost like if you see these patterns, it's just like be max long, low lev, spot hold, and you're good to go. Don't have to really worry about too much. And I think that we've already said this before. You know, Shiba Inu is one of those coins that's in that same pattern, that similar pattern. This bull flag pennant. This one hasn't even near broken up to where it could go. This is why we could even get into the. I think SHIB is a great trade right now. 51% move to the upside, and also a 78% move to the upside. I mean, it could God candle, because we've seen it before. We've seen it before with SHIB. It will just surprise people. And we saw this in October 2021. And then you can see here, we saw it here in March. Little teaser of that altcoin season we're talking about. And so here's our measured move. We're going to be pushing up 4 zeros, 39.47. We got resistance here, so we're going to be watching that level. So if you're putting in any trade, You want to be watching for this level here as a take profit. And then you could look at these ranges here as a potential, just a second, right in here. You want to look at, you got resistance all right in here, and then your support sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 22.31. And then resistance actually sitting right where we are right now. And Mr. Allen TV is asking, what apps do I use to trade? So I use BITFLEX, I use LBANK. I was using a little bit of MEXC, but I will not be using them anymore. But because our main partners, we use BITFLEX, we use LBANK, we use PHEMEX, Coinbase, crypto.com. I mean, we've kind of tested them all. We never really we've tried Gemini. We don't like Gemini. The things that we like, that we use the most, is what we just mentioned. Like, we like Coinbase, crypto.com, and I have links for these all in the description if you guys care to use them, because there's different coins on all different exchanges, and there's different KYC verification and structure for all of them, and some of them might meet your needs differently. So, and this is why we are partnered with the things that we've always had success with and never had any problems or issues, because sometimes exchanges are just hard to deal with, and they're just like kind of a lot too much going on. And so this is why we like BITFLEX. Like, BITFLEX is straight to the point, but then they've really been updating their their user interface and stuff like the rewards hub, and you can get flex points and all that stuff. And I really like the charting on here too. It uses the trading view chart, very intuitive. Use as many indicators as you want. And so yeah, that's what we like to use. Sorry, and if it's a little laggy, I feel like the too many things running right now. I might need to optimize. Go into game beast mode on the computer. But shout out to you guys for being in the live stream tonight. And if Mondays are like a grind on the crypto Mondays, as we call it. It's never a dull Monday in crypto, because we go on the Moon show, then we do our own show. We stream 2 times here, and so we have fun on Mondays. We definitely have fun on Mondays. And just to remind you guys, we didn't even chill it. We are doing a giveaway with BITFLEX. We are doing a treasure giveaway. You can get one of these. They are super, super cool. And the dashboard on this is very intuitive. It's super easy to set up. Takes like 10-15 minutes to do the seed phrasing and all that stuff, and then you are super secure to be able to lock down some crypto hard on your wallet and be safe, because there's all kinds of ways you can store crypto, but this is one of the safest ways. So why not do it with the giveaway here? All right, so let's see how many people we have watching across all platforms. Guys, cool, we got the thing to 12 likes already. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so if you haven't hit the like button, we say the Dano Crypto cheat code is up, right, select, and that's the Dano Crypto Mortal Kombat cheat code to hit the like button on the TV. So you can still do that. So you gotta grab your remote and then hit up, right, select. So that's how you can do it. Okay. So let's keep going down. So did we talk about the Ethereum ETF? Okay, so no, we didn't really talk about that. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Ethereum ETF and say, obviously we got an approval, but we're not trading yet. So I think that what we're seeing here now is a little bit of a cool off. We traded up into what we're seeing now, a breakout, and then trading onto the trend. And then we're just going to trade up into this trend line up to $4,145, which was the last area of resistance right here on the regression trend of ETH. But then you have to look at the weekly on ETH. And this is where you're going to see where things are going to get really wild. Now we're sitting at major support at these prices on the weekly. And look at the RSI. Okay. Now look at the RSI. Where is it? Okay, where is the RSI at the prices we're at right now? Okay, right there. Okay. Oh my lord. Look at this, guys. Come on. Come on. I don't know what else you can see in this chart because I'm not even an expert in charting, but this is ridiculous. This is crazy because you understand that because the fact that we're at the prices that we're at now and the candles that you just saw about the previous bull run, and now look at where this is, guys, things are going to get out of control here pretty soon. And I've been saying this, but I'm just warning you. Okay, so now we were just charting Shiba Inu. So Shiba Inu, we said we were going to be in a bone trade. Now, if you're familiar with the Shiba Inu ecosystem, Shiba Inu has its own chain called SHIBARIUM. And inside that is liquidity and swaps and all these things, these side tokens, incentive tokens that do certain things. If you treat this, if you bone that, if you leash this, if you whatever. It's all these different coins. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care what they do, but I care what the price action's doing. So Shiba Inu pumped massively, and this is what happened with Bone. Bone actually went up to $1, almost $2 to test up into previous all-time highs from July 2023. And this was when Shiba Inu was crushing it, doing well as well. And probably this is around when SHIBARIUM was finally getting the launch or the out of the test net. Okay, so now you saw that move with Shiba. We're going to see that next measure move up to the upside, especially now that we have the RSI, especially cooled off. We got volume coming in, and this is why we are in the bone trade. Okay, this is why we're in that trade. And now we're in the Doge trade for obvious reasons, because we think about anytime soon, if Elon's smart, he'll compound the bullishness with crypto and do some kind of cryptic text about how X payments is going to be launching soon, and then everything is going to go parabolic. And then Doge is going to pump. Doge is going to go over 25 cents and start getting back into the range of 30 cents when we were having all those other bullish posts when Elon was trolling the whole entire internet world. And now we're in the Matic trade because we know Matic has a very, very good chance of pushing up to a rally. We're expecting a rally soon with Matic because you can see here that we have pushed up and rejected off the 786 here, but we know that once we start trading up and we pass 82 cents here for Matic, that is massive support. Is 82 cents. 82 cents is massive, massive support, and we are going to be pushing up over $1 for Matic for the short term here. I'd say going into June, this is where we could see some moves like this to the upside. And this would correlate with how these charts a lot of the times move, especially when we have this happening here, and you can see the obvious trend. Could even pull it back even further, but look, that's actually really great. And then you can even go a step further and say, okay, here's the measured move. Let's go here, 1, 2, 3, and we could just say that, okay, by July 5th, Matic will be at $1.43. And you mark my words on this channel, because this is how you can just do easy chart pattern recognition in these altcoins. You can put a vertical line here, and this is just where we will be say, hey, this is take profit here, and we'll just say, you know, take profit. Take profit here. Do it. Okay. Hope you guys are feeling well. Did we get this thing to 20 likes yet? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. But guys, we are going to be streaming for just another couple minutes. I think we charted enough altcoins, and we brought in a little bit of the news. We showed you some of the trades. We gave you kind of our thesis of where we're going to be heading in terms of the next couple weeks, the next couple months for altcoin season, altcoin summer, altcoin cycle. But guys, do you have any other pressing matters that we need to attend to? Do we need to go right into the Q&A? Are you guys very questionable, answerable? Let me know. Debates, discussions? All right, we can actually go into the red light district territory for a little bit. Oh, wow. Did this thing... Oh, man, it did. It got so close. Okay, yeah, so it's still going to go up to 69 cents. Ponky is due for 69 cents, and it's already been written. It was written in the prophet of the stone. It was written. Yeah. We like the Ponky chart. We think this Ponky chart is great. Very, very similar to the ticker Bitcoin chart. But we're getting a little bit of a dump here. Maybe let's see what's happening. Is Bitcoin getting a little dumpy? What's happening? We told ourselves we were gonna take profits when things were getting a little bit heated here at 70K. We kind of missed that opportunity. We missed that opportunity to take that profit at 70K. So we'll see what happens. We might take some profits off, re-enter back in, and that's what, we'll do that right now. Maybe we'll do that right now. Okay, maybe we'll just, let's see. We'll see. I just want to do, let's see, like 25%, and then is this the market close? I don't want to close too much of it. So might do that. But we still got some room to grow though. But I want to follow my rule. I want to follow the rules that I have set for myself. Yes, we're going to do it. But we're not going to do it live, but we told you we're doing it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all your time and you giving me your time. And if it wasn't for you guys coming into these live streams and interacting a little bit and keeping me on my toes, then we would not be having live shows, guys. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So stick with me through the rest of the week because it's going to get crazy, guys, especially tomorrow. We might have a pretty bullish open tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I will see you on the next stream. Peace out.